Hello everyone, welcome to Explore Blue Wild. I am Karina and this channel is where we explore the world sustainably and find all things wet, fun, and wild. Today we are going to be talking about the best travel snacks because snacks are important when you travel. I get hangry easily, and I don't want you guys to have that experience. It's not fun. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Electrolytes. They are fantastic. My number one thing that I always have in my bag for emergencies and really just day-to-day use because I need electrolytes basically to survive in any environment that isn't perfectly climate controlled. I would highly recommend that you bring them because they can be really expensive to find abroad, and you can get them either in little packs like this or in a little tube, just depending on what you want. I know that these aren't the most sustainable option. I actually really hate that they come packaged in single packages, but the reason is because humidity kind of makes them go like eh. But it's so important to be hydrated that this is something that right now is kind of on like my, I hate that I have to do this, but health trumps trying to save the planet. So if it's necessary for your health, bring them. And even if it's not, bring them for emergencies. Granola bars. They are my lifeblood. I have survived off of Gatorade and granola bars for way too long. They are the best little things. They're tiny. This is a meal. I actually eat these so much when I'm traveling because I do travel photography, which means that I am usually like next to a lake or halfway up a mountain when it is dinner time or breakfast time and I want food. These are a perfect little package. And they have chocolate in them, so it's another excuse to eat chocolate, which you guys know is my favorite thing. So again, they're another thing that comes in single-use packages, but I don't know how to get around that. And I must say that I'm very vigilant about not littering the packages. I always make sure I get them into the proper trash receptacle, but I think that's kind of where I'm at with granola bars right now. So say electrolytes and granola bars are probably my biggest travel vices when it comes to sustainability because I use them to survive and they're way more affordable than trying to buy meals out, / they actually work when you can't buy meals out because you're in the middle of the woods when it's dinner time. So yeah, granola bars are really good. You guys should bring them. Peanut butter! Yay! This is more of like a long-term travel snack because you're not going to bring this just like day to day, but if you're backpacking and you're moving from place to place every day, a jar of peanut butter is actually not a bad thing to have. I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting one like this big. These are just the size I have when I'm home. But peanut butter is a fantastic food to have with you because it is high in protein, it's high in fats, it's low in sugars, and it has one of the highest calorie to weight ratios of any food. So if you are backpacking, it's really good because it doesn't take up a lot of space, but you're getting a lot of food out of it. I have survived basically off of meals of like peanut butter and cookies or something because it will sustain you. I'm not recommending that you do this for like a long time. You need fruits and vegetables, but peanut butter is a fantastic snack to have when you're traveling. It stays good forever, which is a bonus, and it's really good on a bunch of different things. You can put it on like pancakes and chocolate and cookies and apples and bananas and like other healthy things. So peanut butter is a great thing to have with you when you're traveling. M&Ms, specifically peanut M&Ms. I get made fun of for this a lot when I am backpacking because people for some reason think that because it like says candy on it or something, they're not good for you. But as I like to say, peanut M&Ms are just the trail mix without the gross raisins for you to pick out. They are a perfect snack for when you are hiking. I usually will take or buy like a big bag or two of them, shove it in the bottom of my backpack, and then I'll have like a tiny container that I'll keep like right in my side pocket so the M&Ms are accessible at all times. And they're great in hot climates because unlike chocolate chips or other chocolates you find in trail mix, they do not melt unless you crush them. Peanut M&Ms are a fantastic snack to have with you. They're easy, they're convenient, you can share them if you're feeling like a nice person. They are the epitome of trail mix, and they're cheaper than like fancy expensive trail mixes. Just buy M&Ms. Don't buy the $8 trail mix that has the exact same ingredients. You will thank me. I think. Hopefully. I don't know. Buy the peanut M&Ms. Pancake mix. This is actually the stuff that's just add butter, which I do not like at home, but it is fantastic for travel. This isn't so much a snack as a very good travel food because you don't have to refrigerate it. It will survive forever, and you can cook pancakes whenever you have like a flat surface on top of a heat source. So pancakes are a fantastic meal to have when you're traveling, especially if you're backpacking. You can make them in the woods, you can make them over fire, you can make them in hostels. They're super easy when you actually cook the pancakes. You can freeze them, or you can just stick them in the fridge. They become super portable. You can also stuff things in them like bananas or whatever. They're another good substrate for peanut butter. So peanut butter pancakes are not a bad dinner. You're gonna get a lot of nutrients. You'll be full. You might feel weird because you've just eaten breakfast for dinner, but it will actually serve you very well. So pancake mix is a super convenient snack to have with you while you're traveling. Mac and cheese or instant noodles of some type are another amazing thing to bring with you while traveling. Again, they do not go bad when they're in your bag. They will not get crushed if you bring the smaller noodles. If you bring spaghetti, that's on you. If you bring smaller noodles, they don't get crushed. Even if they do, you can still eat them. So you can get instant noodles, which are the super lazy way to do it. So you just need like boiling water and then you'll have a meal. Or you can get this one, which is a little bit more nutrition, but it does require that you actually have access to like milk. But instant noodles are an amazing thing to have with you. They're a great like emergency meal when you're actually looking for dinner as opposed to like pancakes or something. So you can kind of pretend this is like a real meal. And it's super cheap. They're usually like $1 to $2, and you might get 2 servings out of that. So that is like a $1 to $2 meal, which is amazing. And they don't go bad, and they're lightweight, and yeah, they're just a fantastic thing to have when you're roaming around and want food. Bananas! See, I'm actually a little bit healthy, you guys. I don't just eat junk food. Kind of. So, it's because fruits and vegetables are really heavy and they tend to go bad and they need refrigeration and they take up a lot of space in your bag, so not super convenient to bring with you when you're traveling just because of those things, but they are important like nutritionally. So when I'm traveling, I actually tend to just like buy fruits as I'm going, like on the side of the road from fruit stands and stuff, because you can find those in a lot of countries. But if you want to grab some fruits and try to keep them for a couple days, bananas, apples are another good one. You do have to make sure they don't get completely crushed in your bag, but they'll hold up to a lot more beating than like strawberries. So bananas are another good travel food. I like them because you can put them in pancakes and eat them with peanut butter and Nutella. So you get like, again, almost a full meal out of your banana and peanut butter, and you've gotten fruit out of it. And sometimes you just really want fruit when you've just been eating trail mix and peanut butter. So bananas are really great for that, and like vitamins and stuff. So they're a good snack and they won't go bad. And you have to kind of work hard to crush them, but don't leave them in your bag for days at a time. Otherwise your bag will just smell like bananas for weeks. No, not fun. Another wonderful chocolate that I love to eat. I've actually tried to cut back on Nutella recently because it has palm oil in it. I did do research. They're one of the companies working hardest to have sustainable palm oil, but they're still using palm oil, so I actually don't buy this almost at all when I'm at home. The only reason I have it now is because we're being threatened with quarantine. If you're watching this later, it's March 2020. Google it. Anyway, so Nutella is another great travel snack, like peanut butter. It has a lot of calories and a little bit of space. It's delicious. It's not quite as healthy for you as peanut butter, but it tastes better. And sometimes that's really just what you want. And Nutella and peanut butter mixed together makes what we call like the ultimate backpacker meal, which is just like insanely high calorie, high salt, fat, protein. It is like all the things your body needs when you're like dying climbing up a hill or something. So Nutella is another great one to have around, and you can usually get it in like pretty small jars. Also, it's a cheap dessert if you really want dessert but can't afford it. You can just eat a spoonful of Nutella, which I may or may not have done like a couple times. So great one to have, and it's tiny and delicious. Tortillas, usually the ones that come packaged. They are so convenient. Tortillas, hella convenient. You can squish them in your bag for like way longer than you should think that you can, and they will be fine. They are perfect for backpacking. People actually complain about them because people are like, oh, tortillas so high calorie, I don't want to eat them because like health and stuff, but for backpacking, high calorie is what you want. So they're fantastic. You can bring them with you. You can eat them with Nutella, peanut butter, and whatever fruit that you have on hand that day, and it makes a very good meal. You would be surprised how delicious of a sandwich you can make. Also, if you want like dessert and you're backpacking, you can heat up tortillas in a pan or something and then put Nutella on them, and it's a complete dessert dish. Also, you can carry them around with you as like your bread, and then you can buy perishables like cheese, meats if you eat them, and make lunch with them every day, but you don't have to worry about trying to like buy loaves of bread because that's not necessarily convenient and they go bad. So these are just super helpful to have around. If you're really desperate, you can just eat them plain. It's not gonna taste the best, but you will not be starving. So that's a bonus. So definitely grab some tortillas. Thanks all for watching my best travel snacks video. I hope you guys found something helpful in here. Hopefully you're not judging me too hard for the fact that I live off of chocolate and peanut butter. But yeah, this was to help you guys if you're looking for travel snacks. Sometimes it can be kind of hard deciding what food you want to bring with you, but when you're looking for travel snacks, I suggest finding things that are high in salts and fats and proteins and a little bit of sugar, because you do need that to keep going. But when you're traveling, you want to make sure that you're full and that you have good nutrients and electrolytes, because you do not want to feel like crap and be stuck super, super hungry when you're traveling. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something helpful from it. If you like, please subscribe, like below. You can also find me on Instagram and check out my website, and hope you guys have a great week. Bye!